As the summer wedding season kicks off, there's one bride in the Ozarks who is getting national attention for something that she had her bridesmaids do. That bride is Sally Burky, and she is here with us tonight along with John Lundman with the Haven of the Ozarks. Thanks so much for both being here.
Thank you.
So if you haven't noticed, we also have another guest too, and this is Carrie. So she's kind of part of the big picture of what you ultimately had your bridesmaids do during your wedding. Tell us about walking down the dogs rather than bouquets.
Well, it was an idea that we kind of tossed around after looking at Pinterest. I saw previous weddings that had puppies involved, and I just thought it would be incredible to have dogs, all dogs, puppies, adolescents, and seniors that were looking for homes. I thought that would be perfect, especially for our wedding.
And when did you get married?
We got married May 11th in Republic at Old Town Event Center.
Very good. Well, congratulations on that. And this idea got picked up by People magazine too.
It did, yes. Yeah, and it's been amazing to see all the comments of future brides and grooms that are saying this is something they want to do. So I couldn't ask for anything more than that.
And let's talk about that. You obviously volunteer at the shelter as well. Talk to me about the need for just some exposure for these animals. The sanctuary in Washburn, they obviously need donations. It's something that's going to be never ending. They need help financially. More importantly, they need those volunteers out there that can spend time with the animals, walk them, help feed and water them, just socialize them and let them know there's still people out there that care about them. Very good. And how often do you go out there?
It's about an hour-and-a-half drive for me. So we try to go out about 3 to 4 times a year physically to the Haven of the Ozarks, but they luckily come to Republic and Springfield a lot for adoption events. So we usually go there with as much donations as we can get.
Now, how many did you have in your wedding party?
Well, there were 5 dogs there for the wedding. We ended up just having 4 in this ceremony, and as of Saturday, all 4 of those dogs got adopted. There was still one who got a little bit anxious. Her name is Juniper, and she's still looking for her forever home.
Very good, very good. So John is with Haven of the Ozarks as well. You guys are a nonprofit, so talk about the need for that funding for nonprofit animal shelters.
Yes, as a 501c3, obviously we get no support from any governmental agencies. We survive purely on fundraisers, donations, and volunteer work. So we wouldn't exist without people like Sally and her husband Carrie and other donors. You know, there's plenty of need. We're never going to run out of homeless animals, cats and dogs, unfortunately. But yeah, without people willing to donate time and, just as importantly, if not more so, money and supplies, we would not exist.
And what would happen to those animals if you guys weren't around to shelter them?
I hate to think about it.
Yeah.
Not much good, that's for sure. So yeah, we rely solely on fundraisers, donors, and volunteers.
And this is Carrie, so tell me a little bit about her.
This is Carrie. So Carrie came in about 7 months ago. She had a couple siblings. It's rare that there are single births with dogs, so usually when we get one in, they have litter mates and siblings that have a need for homes as well. So she came in with a few siblings as well. They looked fairly Springer Spaniel-y. One looked fairly healerish, so we think she's got some healer and Spaniel in her.
Never know.
She's definitely a dog, and a very sweet one at that.
And I find that mutts are usually the best.
Oh,
you know?
absolutely.
I would agree.
Absolutely.
I would agree.
Yeah, so, you know, we've had her about 7 months, which some people would say, oh, you know, I can't believe she's been there that long. We're a no-kill facility, so our animals have lifetime sanctuary. So the reality of it is sometimes we'll have a dog come in and be adopted within days or weeks. Once they've been vetted, we always fix the animals, get them current on their vet work, and sometimes as soon as they're ready to go, they'll be adopted out. Other times, you know, my oldest dog right now, she is about 15. She lived at the shelter for about 7 years before we adopted her, and then my sister just adopted a dog that she's about 14 or 15 and has been at the Haven for about 12 or 13 years. So there's no rhyme or reason to it.
Kind of hard to adopt too.
Yes, yeah, you know, puppies are cute. Everyone wants a puppy. You know, puppies ultimately get bigger like adult dogs, and sometimes you can skip the destruction and other puppyish things
Yeah.
and go for mature adult dogs.
And she's only 11 months old, but her temperament, oh boy,
Yes. Oh,
she's
yeah.
a cuddler, you can tell.
And I don't want everyone out there to think, oh, let's get an 11-month-old dog.
Yeah.
Look at how calm
They're
they
not
are.
all gonna
They're
be
not
like
always
that.
this calm. No, she's an exception, but no,
Very
she's a great.
good. And Sally, tell me some of the reaction that you got from your wedding, just from guests. Did they know that you were going to do this, and what was their reaction?
No one knew except for the bridal party. Obviously, the bridesmaids and the groomsmen, they all knew. So all of the guests that came up to us at the reception hall afterwards, I remember specifically my aunt. She said that was such a Sally thing for you to do. So it was nothing but positive. Everyone had a huge smile on their face, and that's exactly what I wanted.
Very good. And has Haven of the Ozarks seen any feedback from that People magazine article?
Oh, absolutely. And, that was something I wanted to make sure and bring up. Events like Sally and Carrie's wedding are wonderful for the supplies and the money we got and for the adoptions, but even more so for the attention. I mean, it's been unreal. And the feedback has been, it was pretty instantaneous, especially after people picked up the story. And so here we're a tiny little shelter around Cassville, Washburn, Missouri, and getting national attention. So it's been great. It's brought in a lot of resources. We're especially in need right now. We're trying to replace an adoption van. Mobile adoptions are extremely important to us. A good way to get, to find homes for some of our animals. So the attention's just been unbelievable. I've sometimes wondered if there were productive uses of social media, but now I've found there are.
Yes,
So
there
it's
are.
perfect.
There are. The word spreads fast on social media.
It's been wonderful. Yes.
Well, very
exactly.
good. And if someone's interested in maybe volunteering or just helping you guys out, what's your website or what's the best way to contact you all?
Facebook is a very good way. Our volunteers and employees do a great job with our Facebook page. A phone call to 417-835-DOGS, and just our website, havenoftheozarks.com.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're always in need.
Always in need. That's right. Well, thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
And we will be right back with more Ozarks Tonight. If you want some more information on Kara here, I'm sure that you can contact them as well at those same resources. We'll be right back.